Honestly, I was supposed to make this review a long time ago. I just been kind of lazy. I've been waiting for other movies to come out because I ain't really prioritized A Quiet Place day one. No, I didn't think it was gonna be bad or anything. Definitely not. I knew that this movie was gonna be good. Quiet Place has never had a misfire yet, and I hope that it doesn't. We got a new game coming out. Hopefully that game is good. Time will tell. We'll see. But I like this one. It was cool. It was fun, scary, not really. But it was definitely as good as the older ones, as good as the past two. Is it necessary though? To me, that's the ultimate question here because we already got a Quiet Place Day One-esque opening with A Quiet Place Part 2. So as I'm watching this one, I'm like, it's good. It's really, really good. It's cool. Like seeing what it's like for this to unfold in New York City, a loud ass city at that. Like New York City is the absolute worst place to have this kind of monster attack because left and right, everybody dead. Just it's a buffet. It's crazy. Do they even eat them or they just slaughter them? I'm pretty sure they just slaughter them, right? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the movie was still good though. It follows a cancer patient that I didn't know had cancer. For some reason, I was watching it the first time and for some reason, I didn't pick up on that when I first watched it. She's in hospice and she's invited or kind of pressured into going to this theater show. I think it's called The Marionette or something like that. Asteroids, meteors start flying, making their way to land on Earth. And then boom, big old, everything's happening. And then it becomes officially A Quiet Place. Everybody got to shut the hell up. Everybody got to stop talking, stop breathing. A lot happens. They start blowing up the bridges to isolate the monsters on the island so that they don't, skate off and go to New Jersey. Stay out of New Jersey, please. Thank you. They just wreaking havoc anywhere, so they're just trying to isolate them, which makes sense. So there's no escape out of the city except by water because these mofos can't swim. That's their only weakness. They can't swim. Imagine if they could swim. Everybody's doing, bro. If they could swim, they have two main weaknesses: sound and water. Like that's crazy. You'll be lucky if there's a pool next to you, but like if you ain't got no loud screeching noise, it's over. She meets a guy who's in shock. He's scared as hell. He doesn't want to be alone. He goes back to her apartment with her. And she leaves him there the next day. He finds her somehow, and then they make noise, and they're running from monsters. Boom. Then somewhere along the way, she's like, I got to get to Harlem because I want to get some pizza. And I'm like, bitch, we need to get up out of here. What you mean pizza? We got to go. Pizza. And then, when you actually pay attention to the movie, something I didn't really do, it was a dream of hers before she died to play some jazz music and have pizza at this particular pizza shop that her dad did. Her dad always did it. And she wanted to experience that one last time before her, eventual demise from her disease. And she gets that with this stranger that she's with. He grants her that wish. He gives her that dream. And then towards the end, there's a way off. And she pretty much paves the way for him to, get to safety and get out the city. And she stays behind and just accepts her death. Really good movie. Lupita, I love you. I love you. And I want to work with you one day. I cannot wait to be on the screen with you one day. I promise you. You're going to challenge me in all the right ways, and I can't wait. Like, your performances never, I watched this movie for you. For you. I was like, oh, it's time. It's time. Amazing. This franchise has never had a misfire, and I don't think it ever will anytime soon. A lot of good things about it. Just the idea of this taking place in New York City, amazing, already intriguing. The eeriness is amped up, the intensity is amped up. Everything is just, and it's still one of those movies. It still ties the audience in really well because in these quiet moments, you shut up too. You hold your breath just like they hold their breath, and then when the monster attacks them, it feels like you're getting attacked. The slightest little piece of popcorn you crunch, it's over. But there's one major plot hole about these movies. If these creatures can literally hear the slightest breadcrumb, how can't they hear a human's heartbeat from immense stress and adrenaline and fear? because your heart would be like da-dum, 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 when you're scared. You ever been scared before? Your heart is thumping. You could feel it and hear it coming out your chest. How do creatures don't hear that? Now you see, they probably thought about that and was like, "Nah, that's too OP. Let's not even worry about that because then there's literally no escape." So, in a high stress situation, they're definitely hearing that. There's no way they're not. But yeah, that's only my biggest con, really. Great movie. I love it. Can't wait for A Quiet Place Part 3. At the same time, though, was it necessary, though? Part of me just feels like, okay, Part 2 did this for a reason. So now we're just getting a full-fledged movie about the first day it ever happened. I mean, it was the first day everywhere, so you can make one of these movies for, for every different city or state or country, wherever, it just happens everywhere. But like, I mean, it was great, but to me, it just wasn't all that necessary, but it's not a major takeaway. I love it and I'd watch it again. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell button and stay notified when I post my next video. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.